Oh, this is a quick demonstration of a stepper motor control through a web interface. I'm using these very cheap stepper motors. These are 28BYJ-48 5-volt DC stepper motors, and then I've got the little driver board. Driver boards are pennies, 30p, something like that. Stepper motors are a couple of pounds at the most. I've got my little ESP8266 microcontroller there. I'm using those Wago connectors again just to sort of prototype this, so I haven't done any soldering. And then I've got a radio control Turner G battery eliminator circuit board there. That gives quite a stable 5-volt, and I'm running this off a 12-volt battery pack made out of reclaimed 18650 cells from laptops. So I've got a radio control. Well, I think that's from Halford's, just a connector there, and yeah, so it's quite neat. This is just following a tutorial from YouTube, just for a sort of demonstration. I wanted to set this up as a board just so I can have a control using a stepper to open and close vents on a greenhouse. So the interface on the computer, it's strobing a little bit there, but if you just press counterclockwise, motor running in counterclockwise, and then if you just go to look at the motor, you can see the little brass motor spindle there is turning. So I'll just switch that off. It says motor off, and then I'll click on clockwise, and then you can see the motor's turning around beautifully and smoothly counterclockwise. So I'll stop that again, and then motor off. So it's a really neat little setup, and using really quite good value components as well. So think of the possibilities of using sort of systems from control, just using web-based interfaces, or using mobile phone to control something, to switch it off, operate it remotely, monitor it. You can use this for things like panning and of sort of CCTV cameras and things like that. For a web interface would be fantastic. You can obviously limit the number of steps and the rotational speed as well, because it's completely controllable for a stepper motor. Model railway layouts and turntables, this would be superb, because you can actually index to. Yeah, so that's just a quick video, but what I'm going to do, because these boards are so cheap, I'm going to set a few of these up as demonstration boards, have them set up, and just have an example of the greenhouse vent there, so I can show it opening and closing, and then along with code as well, and then I can run this all off a 12-volt. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching again. It's quite sophisticated, this, but really quite cheap.